Great morning, holy brothers and sisters! For the 18th of SHEVAT in the Kitzur Likutei Moharan, today's lesson will be called Poverty Pressures. It is necessary to elevate speech to its source, that is the arm, or more specifically, the 5 fingers of the left hand. These 5 fingers correspond to 5 givuros, severities, which in turn correspond to 5 groups of consonantal sounds produced by the mouth. Since speech derives from givuros, as it is written, they will speak of your givura, your strength, Tehillim 145:11. Now the elevation of speech begins from its head, namely from its choicest part, which is the truth contained within it. This part of speech is called its head, for there are many types of truth, as our sages of blessed memory said, truth has been splintered, Sanhedrin 97a, and as it is written, the head of your word is truth, Tehillim 119:160. In other words, the elevation of speech begins when a person speaks before God and he expresses himself to him with stark honesty, with force, and with power. For when the raging storm wind rains, a person cannot speak directly and honestly because the raging storm wind confuses him. Instead, he must take a circuitous route in expressing himself, since he cannot speak a single word in genuine sincerity due to the confusion generated by the raging storm wind. But when a person rectifies his speech, he no longer experiences such confusion. Focus 5 fingers, forming great godly gevura. Speech is rectified through the Torah that a person studies even amidst poverty and pressures, in times of distress, and in all the various forms of darkness, troubles, and suffering that come upon a person. May God save us. When a person prevails during these times to engage in Torah study, a thread of loving kindness is drawn over him, as our sages of blessed memory said about one who studies Torah by night, Chagiga 12b. For night is the time when the end of all flesh predominates, and by studying Torah then, all the accusers that reign over one's speech fall away and are dispelled, along with all the other forces of strict judgment and the entire side of impurity. In this way, a person rectifies his speech and elevates it to its source. Then his speech bursts forth in song, praise, and thanksgiving to the Holy One, blessed be He, and he merits to pray, to thank, and to praise God, and to express himself freely and fervently before Him. Poverty pressures push people to predominantly prevail and praise through prayer. As always, thank you so much for learning together. If you enjoyed this lesson, please remember to like, comment, share, and borrow. And please God, we'll learn again tomorrow.